on, guys? It's Friday. We're out here at the opening day at Keystone Raceway Park. Got the truck and my new trailer out here. Got the truck out. Gonna do some testing for tomorrow's race. They have 2 races going on, one 1/8 mile bracket race, one 1/4 mile bracket race. We're gonna try and get some data for today, from today, and use it tomorrow, and see if we can't make some rounds. I think the biggest thing is gonna be my reaction time and how I do. I'll show you guys the trailer a little bit. It's a 2005 Pace American Shadow GT, 24 foot, heavy duty axles. I already did a couple things to it. I painted the walls. I can't stand trailers that aren't painted inside. I haven't got to the floor yet. I'm getting there. I always crunch for time as everything goes, but got the walls all painted. I'm super happy with this thing. It's an absolute mess in here because from painting it and trying to throw everything out of the truck and into here, it just kind of became a cluttery mess. But you know, we'll get there with it. There'll be some more videos on the future of it. You know, right now it's all oxidized and everything. Now you can see how flat it is here, and then right here it's all shiny. This is being polished twice. This is polished once, so I have to go over it twice and then go over it with a wax. And there'll be some videos on how to do that and different things like that. But it's a really solid trailer. Got it for a really good deal off of a family friend. But yeah, we'll get the truck going here in a little bit, and you know, see what we can't do. I have no idea if you guys can actually hear me or not, but trying out a new camera angle. Figure I'd give you guys a little view of what I can see. And gonna kind of hang out until I can go. Like 10:30, I'm just making my first pass. It's totally ridiculous. I mean, there's just some breakdowns. You know, people are coiling the whole track, and you know, that's how it goes. But this is racing. That's what we're here for. I mean, it is what it is. So they had an altered go. So everyone shut the car off. Knew it was going to take a little bit for them to get started down there and burn out, back up and everything. Everyone shut the car off. You know, I'm trying to be real diligent about my temperature. That's a big part of what makes this truck consistent. Keeping that temperature in a good place. So. going on, guys? We're out here at Keystone Raceway Park, my home track, and we've already run 2 time trials. We're out here for, they have an 1/8 mile and a 1/4 mile bracket race. They ran 2 time trials for both of them. I run dumped both of them. Truck's running good except for my stupid mistakes, but other than that, truck is dialed. So we're going to take you for the ride today and see what we can't show you. Hopefully we can go some rounds and get a win. That'd be awesome to get the first win at my home track. Apologize for not really making any videos. I just got wrapped up in everything. Everything's kind of clustered here today, and you know, it just didn't go awesome. I did my first round of 1/8 mile bracket. Went out. I blew my fan belt. I shouldn't say fan belt because I have electric fans, but my water pump and my alternator belt. I blew it off in the water box and I thought I heard it, and it just threw me off, and I had a really terrible light, and you know, it's just kind of how it goes. You know, I got in my own head. I messed up my dial too. What I wanted to dial was a 763. Then I went, oh well, I don't know, I think it'll go a little bit slower, and now I went 765, and the humidity went way up, and I overthought it, and you know, I just messed up and 11 o'clock, and this will be my 6th pass I've made for the day, which is a lot. I mean, usually out here, you're lucky to get 4 passes. I mean, on a test machine, you're lucky to get, 2-3 passes. And we'll see. I mean, if I don't go on, it doesn't bother me. And if I do, good for me. I get to keep playing. Okay, so it's the next day, and I know I didn't do make a lot of videos and stuff last night. I was just rushing through things, having issues with the truck. The track was hectic. It wasn't going very smooth. We didn't get out of there. I went out first round in the 1/8 mile and 1/4 mile eliminators, and we left at 1:45. I literally got out, we loaded the truck up, and left. I mean, it was late. I heard they ran until like 5:30 this morning. So, props to the crew out there. They're making it happen the best they can, and that's where they're at. But so I had issues with the truck though. So, first round eliminator for 1/8 mile. I blew the belt off again. This is a problem I had last year. And looking at it, if you look down the poles, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but the alternator is crooked. It's not perfectly straight like it needs to be. The offset's correct, but it has a yank back to it. So I'm gonna pull this bracket off and grind this to try and straighten it, because the same thing happened in my 1/4 mile eliminator. But in my 1/4 mile eliminator, I wasn't so mad about getting out because it made its fastest pass yet at 11:81 at 111. So I mean, I broke out terribly, but hell, I got the fastest pass the truck's ever done, and I have all sorts of data now, so I should be able to dial in a little bit better next time. So we'll see how it all goes and works out, and I'm gonna get the truck ready for next weekend, and we'll get at it. Alrighty, so it's the next day, just got off of work. I did get this done yesterday. I wanted to show you guys what I did. So, turns out this bracket, so it is counterboard right here where it mounts, because this alternator bracket is actually supposed to mount the alternator on the driver's side down low, but with my box and my bar and stuff, it just wasn't going to fit there. So I realized I could flip it around and bolt it here. Well, because I couldn't use those Allen bolts with the nice counter bore anymore, what was happening was I had too small of a washer on here, and it was crushing one side because it was just barely grabbing the outside of that counter bore and not the other side, and that was keeping it from being square. So, fix that with just some bigger washers. Sometimes the simplest fixes are the easiest. And then to help the belt from being thrown, because I also couldn't find, nowhere has belts that I use anymore. Apparently they're all an inch bigger or an inch smaller. Of course, I had this different pulley laying around, this Moroso pulley. It is, I think, a 3.5 inch pulley, and before it had a 1.5 inch pulley. So it's a lot bigger, so it has a lot more belt engagement, which should help keep the belt from throwing. I'm really hoping it does, because I'm really getting tired of this issue. And if it keeps happening, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But so we'll see. We have a full weekend of racing coming up. There's a Friday test and tune, and then Saturday and Sunday are both race days. They're both $5,000 payouts if you win. So we're gonna go out there and see if we can't make something happen. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped for this weekend, and I'll have some more videos coming out here soon from that weekend. I'm not sure if it's all gonna be one video or split up, but we'll see. And I'm just pumped. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you aren't subscribed, go down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, turn the bell on to get notifications when I post, and I'll see you in the next one.